Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to D Nicole Speaks. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can get those notifications. And let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. All right, guys. So welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a fabulous, awesome 4th of July weekend. So hopping right into this. So you guys saw I previously posted a video with CJ So Cool, the whole situation that's been going on with his daughter Camari, Royalty's kids, and Nike, which is the mother of Camari. So it's been a lot of going back and forth. Now, I wanted you to take a look at this clip here, and then I'm going to give some commentary after that. Recently, CJ So Cool posted another video aside from this, talking about how everything has been squashed. People have talked, but Nike seems to think otherwise. So take a look at this video first, and then I'll get back to you guys.
A hypothetical question. Stop running it through the mud. Yes, we made mistakes by saying that Jalea wasn't talking about Camari. She was talking about Camari, all right? She most definitely was, her and her friend. But guess what? They were hypothetically speaking. I'm not gonna say, but they were just playing. No. They were hypothetically speaking. They're not gonna do anything, okay?
So basically, that was his response to the whole situation. Jalea lying, saying that her and her friend weren't talking about Camari in that video. So it's almost as if he's trying to sweep things under the rug. So here are a few things that some people had to say online about the whole situation. So one person says, "I can't believe he making excuses for those other kids over his own child. Wow, she still doesn't feel comfortable, and I wouldn't force her. She only coming because it's court ordered, I heard." Which is true. They did say that it was court ordered, and that is the reason why Camari is going over to CJ's over to her dad's for the summer. The other person says the fact that you justified her and her friend saying that about Camari, that it would drag her, it wasn't in Jalea's friend's place to even feel comfortable to say that about your real daughter. And I can agree 100%. So here's another clip that people were very, very upset about, how CJ spoke about how Camari came about. So let's listen to it, and then I'll give my feedback on that as well.
And even when Camari was conceived, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for a kid. You can ask her mom. I told her, I was like, "Hey, look, man, you better go do something." And she didn't listen to me. She had the kid anyway.
Now, I can definitely see why people were upset about that specific part as well. And that's because the way that you're speaking, CJ, about, the way Camari came about, it almost sounds as if you didn't want her. And you have to realize this. I understand you're probably trying to, recap a story, but the way that it sounds and the way that it's portrayed, on video, and also your child is on the internet, she's going to see this. It definitely, if I were a child, if I were your daughter, if I were, to hear my mom or dad or somebody say that who birthed me, I would definitely feel some type of way, because it sounds like you really just didn't want her, and it's giving still bitter about that situation. So, not saying that's the case, but I'm just telling you what it sounds like. Now, I didn't put the clip here, but CJ went on to talk about how, he is, I believe, 33 years old. He's still learning, and he's going to learn as he goes and learn as time comes. But to be honest, when you are, a father at that age, and also, you're also a father figure to somebody else's children, you definitely need to not look at it as, of course, yes, you learn new things every day. We learn something new every day, especially with parenting. Everybody doesn't have a know-it-all, or, they don't know what's to come, but the basics, some things should already be learned, and some things should already, have common sense to it. So for one, is not allowing children to be played against each other, or allowing one to feel less than the other, or just the fact that I know a lot of people are focused on, Camari is his daughter, he should be treating them better than Royalty's kids. No, I just think that they all should be treated the same, even if Royalty's kids aren't his kids. I just think that all in all, there should be some type of foundation and house rules being set. Love should be distributed from the adults in the household to all the children equally. You know, if you're going to be in that position to say, you know, I'm going to be a father figure to these children, or claim, you know, you call them your children. If you're going to do that, as well as royalty, if you're going to be married, I'm not sure if she's actually married to CJ, but if you're going to be married to him, or if you're going to, you know, be in the same household, he has a child already from a previous relationship, just like you have children from previous relationships. It should be a moment where you guys should be open and understanding and willing to accept those children, regardless of what, regardless of who, the mother, the father of them, and really set down some house rules, because it seems like there's a lot of, like I said in my last video, the children, they have too much say-so into adult business. And when it's like that, when you allow children to openly voice their opinion on things that shouldn't even be any of their business, then that's where the problem starts. And it's definitely, as they're going to get older, it's going to be very difficult for you to stop them. Okay. In other words, you know how they call it, your grandma, they're smelling their piss. That's pretty much what's going to start happening, if it hasn't already started. So I just wish that they would all really just sit down. Like he said, she had a conversation through text messages with CJ So Cool, and they're on a good note now. However, she hasn't had any conversations or anything with royalty. And I think she should also have a conversation with, you know, royalty's children as well, with the permission of course, royalty, because that's, Camari is her daughter, and they need to be in a position where, you know, Camari feels comfortable there, as well as royalty's children feel comfortable there. So that's pretty much it. I think this will be my last video reporting on this whole situation. CJ, it doesn't take away from you being a great father. You know, the children love you. You can see that. Other people's children love you that aren't even, you know, relation to you. So you automatically have this presence and, you know, aura about yourself where you attract children in a, you know, fun way, and they really look up to you. So I think that, you know, you have all the characteristics and the personality. I just think that a little bit more of forcing your hand and royalty your hand with your children would go a long way. So I wish them the best, and they hope they work it out. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at DNicoleSpeaks. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful 4th of July.